Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of West Coast Popcast. My name is Zach here. I will be leading the charge here today, but my internet is super spotty. So you guys, if you hear me fading in and out, just keep it rolling. And everyone say hi. Eric, how you doing?
Doing A-okay, man. Thank you for asking.
Nice. All right, Noc, you?
I'm good, man. My Saints are winning. It's a good day.
All right, Paul, how about you?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. Too blessed to be stressed right now.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's dive into it here. Go into the weekly recap. First off, Monday Night Raw. A lot happened that was kind of repetitious of the Raws we've been seeing, but Cedric finally joined the Hurt Business, and the Mysterio family gangbanged Murphy at the end. What do you guys think?
He took 86 kendo shots, man. He's a trooper.
Yeah.
I love how you said gangbanged. I love how that was the word you chose.
Yes, of course.
Cedric finally turning. I think that's great. I actually care about this Hurt Business a lot more with him in it.
Mm-hmm.
Has potential to do something great. If they can give him personality, then it was worth it.
Please give him
Yeah, that's all he's
personality.
missing is that mouthpiece.
Yeah.
He has everything else. He looks great. He's a good wrestler. He just needs better mic work, honestly.
Yeah.
MVP's the guy to teach him, so I'm happy about that. Billy and Peyton, new music, kind of new looks. Did you guys catch that match at all, or what are your thoughts on Peyton and Royce coming out on top? Yeah,
I
just feel so bad for Billy. She has no direction.
Exactly.
But Peyton looks amazing.
She does, and you can tell that there's obvious favoritism here. I just don't see what other future Billy is going to have in the company. The more I think about it, the more I'm kind of bummed that they split them up, because the whole thing was that Peyton was better in the ring, yes, but Billy was the better promo person. She was better on the mic, and they kind of supported each other in that way. It's good that Vince sees something in Peyton, but I think at the same time, it's like, what are you going to completely sleep on Billy now? And also, I feel like Peyton did well because she got the support of Billy, but now that Billy is not there, I don't know. I'm kind of having second guesses.
Yeah, I get that. There have been rumors on both sides. So I've seen rumors that they will write her off, but then I also saw rumors that that's not happening yet.
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes when Raw
They're still
kicks
friends,
off.
though. They hugged.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, that I liked very much, because then we go to another segment later on in the show. We had the Riot Squad getting 2 wins, one over Shayna, one over Nia. I like this because I can't see when they always have handicap matches, and it's always like the surprise, the person who doesn't have, or the person who has the disadvantage wins. I like this. The tag team won both of them.
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
Yeah, you can't have them beat the Iconics and end them, then just get jobbed out that quickly. You got to build them up even more.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah. I wasn't able to get your guys' opinion on this, but what do you think about Nia Jax and Shayna together? I mean, they're our new champion, so.
So same thing as when Nia Jax is with Tamina. I love the potential of it. They should just be dominant. They should just be beating the shit out of everyone. But they should also have, they shouldn't be cohesive. If that makes any sense. So I love the potential that it has. I don't like Nia Jax in the slightest, but I love the potential.
Okay, that's fair. Because I don't really mind it, and I think it's for the same reason. I get what you mean by cohesive.
Yeah,
I'm totally fine with it. I just thought the belts being put on them was way too soon, if necessary at all.
True. That's true.
All right, thoughts on Raw?
Knock
all the Saints doing?
Hey, man, I'm into this podcast. I'm not letting you guys speak. The game is off, and Drew McIntyre Claymoreing the fuck out of Randy Orton was great.
Yeah. And Shinsuke.
Zach, did you like the Retribution's promo?
What's that?
Did you like the Retribution's promo?
Oh, where Dominic Dijakovic was talking?
Yeah.
Hey, I said his name right.
Yeah, you did.
That was clear.
Oh, shit.
Proud of you.
Oh, man. I really wish he wasn't with them. I'm going to hate it when he gets revealed.
Yeah, hopefully these are just filler people, because that was clearly Mia Yim's eyes too, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to Super Tuesday 2 NXT. This, I have to say, was my favorite episode of wrestling in a long, long time. It just flowed very, very well. At first, I was because it kicked off with Finn Balor taking the belt from Adam Cole. And then we had the finishing match, which clearly was supposed to main event, which was fantastic. It was Martinez and Ripley in a steel cage. A lot of stuff happened in between, including Dakota Kai going over to Candace and Johnny's house for dinner. And boy, oh boy, did this bother me, because they had spaghetti put on top of lettuce, not like side salad. It was spaghetti on top of lettuce. What the hell are you guys serving, guys? What did you think of NXT?
From what I
was
read,
it Tegan Knox that went over?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
The other member of Team Kick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll admit, I didn't really see much of NXT. So just go ahead and sell it to me, but the main event was amazing. I skipped right to that again, and I'm glad it paid off that way. Balor for the two-time champion.
Yeah. Yeah. NXT needed to, in my eyes, they needed to give somebody older the title again. So it doesn't feel like it's just a title that goes to the next big thing. It feels like a legit title. Yeah,
so do you think they're better on Tuesdays?
Yeah, but I just don't want to hear anybody say AEW won. I don't want to hear that bragging.
Why?
Let's just skip the bragging, because if you're in the Facebook groups, there's always someone who's like, yeah, AEW beat NXT every single week, and I just don't want to see all the posts of like NXT ran away. I think it works better for everyone. Almost every day is wrestling now.
So you're like
Except
saying
for
like
Impact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying like you just don't want like people to sleep on either brand because you think both brands are doing well?
It's like Zach said, was it last week, the week before? Just let's not argue. Let's just enjoy the wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay. I can respect that.
That was a solid match. No, I think you asked me and I didn't want to answer until you saw the match. If I thought this men's match was better than anything at All Out, in my opinion, it's a different thing. I enjoyed this more than anything at All Out, just because I saw wrestling and I'm invested in both these guys. So that's, I guess, why to me it was better, but also some stuff in some ways was better at All Out to me. But I love this match.
Nice. Match of the year or?
No, but it's up there. This was the match. This is the match that I think we wanted the week before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because that, man, I love that. That match should have been better. I really wanted more out of that.
And then who did see the steel cage match?
It might have just been you.
Oh,
yeah.
I highly recommend going back and watching this. This episode was so well done because it had like weird filler moments, but it all made sense. It let everything else breathe, especially with bookending huge main events like this. It was a fantastic cage match. It was brutal. And most importantly, I will tell every other wrestling company out there to watch this match because it was that effing good and there was absolutely no blood.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I do know as a result, Mercedes Martinez is no longer part of the Robert Stone brand.
Correct.
Okay. Is it because like she attacked Robert Stone or?
Robert Stone kind of messed it up for her.
Okay.
He climbed on top of the cage and wackiness ensued with him. But there's also rumor that she's going into retribution. So,
is this going to be like a week-to-week thing with this guy? Is he just going to keep like fucking up with his clients? And is this like his gimmick? Or
yeah, that's part of the fun.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of upset that they're just hot-shotting this retribution because I thought Mercedes found a nice, comfortable place with Robert Stone, building her character up more, and also being able to train Aaliyah. You know, so I don't really like that.
It was a good place for her, and I kind of want to see Robert Stone solidified as like a solid, like not comic manager, because I feel like he can pull that off. And I don't know, I feel like they all kind of benefited each other, and then you break them up so quickly. It's like I don't know. WWE's throwing a lot of fastballs lately.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see where she ends up. And again, if you get time, go back and watch this episode. It's fantastic. And tell me what you think about that damn dinner. Spaghetti on lettuce. Like big things of, I don't know. All right, let's move on.
They wanted to be healthy. They wanted to make sure they were eating their vegetables.
It's like when you throw shit in a bucket for pigs to eat and like slop. That's what mine is. Anyways, let's move on to AEW Dynamite. This episode, it was so off to me, but they passed 1 million viewers. So if now, in my opinion, if you read what's important with the ratings, Demo God, now you can brag about ratings because no one really pays attention until you pass 1 million views on a network anyways. But congratulations to AEW. This was just a very weird episode for that to happen on. But anyways, it started off with a really great segment from Jericho and MJF, and this is how you book two people who are part of a company who you don't need to feud, have an angle or something to do with each other because they all exist in the same universe. Also, we got wet with Jake Roberts, and the Young Bucks super picked someone from the Mr. Pickles show, and he finally arrived. Miro is in AEW. Let's start there. What do you guys think of Miro's debut?
That man was flexing. The Gucci, all this expensive clothes walking out with the blonde hair. This is perfect for him. He just seems so happy, like genuinely happy. I watched his Twitch stream he did after, like just talking about it, and he just couldn't help smiling. He's just in a very good place right now.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just happy Rusev's back. I missed him.
His name is Miro. He
Miro.
will tell you that.
Well, Miro now.
Yeah, he's gonna do great things. He's gonna make money there. Everyone's gonna be happy with him there. I'm glad he's there. Just like the Revival when they left.
Yeah,
he's in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have actual freedom to do something instead of being Vince's puppet.
Lana got, I don't know if she got in trouble for it, but she tweeted out like 3 tweets after his debut, and the last 2 got deleted because they mentioned him by name. And
that's her husband. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm very happy he's there. I had an issue with his promo, which is going to bring us into promo school later. But this look, man, I might be an age thing, but why does he come out here looking like a rapper from a TMZ article? Like, what the hell? Little Miro X over here with the Gucci Disney. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, look nowadays.
I think I was warmed up to it because I've seen him like this for a few weeks now. But
that's how he normally
definitely
dresses?
Definitely, yeah. He's definitely striking. He's been like that on Twitch.
It's very flamboyant. It's very modern. It's very today. It's very fuckboy.
I wouldn't wear that on the wrestling show though.
Like it's hammer time with those pants. Please, Miro, don't hurt him.
Oh gosh.
Don't touch us.
I'm like you guys. I'm very happy for him though. He's I'll rip on his promo later in the show. Any other thoughts on the show?
How do you feel about Matt Hardy's promo?
That was very corporate.
Yeah.
And having his wife there after she has been vocal online and liking other people's comments, ripping on AEW for it, that was so corporate and set up. I didn't.
I wanted to like it more, but like you said, it's a little more like, the company man, corporate stuff. Because right after AEW, or after all AEW pay-per-views, Tony Khan always does the media scrum. And that was like the main questions. I can see him trying to like really hammer home that he was fine. He got checked out, and there was no way he was fine. We all know that, and I feel like they're trying to dance around it, and this especially. But I'm glad Matt is seemingly fine now. He's going to take some time off and get healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he needed to get cleared still, but apparently Tony Khan thinks he got cleared right there in the world's shortest concussion test. But
exactly.
Yeah.
I thought Sonny Kiss in that tag match with Jericho and Hager was one of the actually might have been the best match of the show.
Yeah.
It was very well done.
It was a very drama-filled episode.
Yeah.
Very promo.
I got to get your opinion because, we had different opinions, Eric, about the Lucha Bros segment afterwards. Kenny Kingston.
Ask me because I hated it with a passion. So first of all, I didn't hate. I wouldn't have hated it so much if it wasn't for that stupid finish. If anyone ever books a match, okay, I forgot what they call that move. A Canadian Destroyer or
Destroyer.
Okay,
yeah.
That move is complicated enough that you have to be an absolute idiot to accidentally hit it on the wrong person. So you're just making Pentagon look like an idiot. Second of all, why did Pentagon push Ray? That whole segment did not make sense to me. But I think I'm over Eddie trying to unite them. They should be united already. Why are you still trying to sell me on this?
Yeah, I don't like that either. But I thought what Eddie Kingston did with it was really good. I thought he's a good talker.
He's a good talker. I just don't. It wasn't worth it.
It was sloppy. It was too spaced out. Nothing like, again, I said this a couple weeks ago, dress rehearsal. Just do it. Just do a dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
If they have something planned, then fine. But, and maybe Eddie's, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe Eddie is someone who prefers to work in the moment, like impromptu. But after that promo, I think they should probably start working on what's it called?
Bullet points.
Bullet points. Yeah.
100% agree. That would help that segment out a lot better and made me go on Noc's side with it. Any other takeaways with this? Now we got Hager and Y2J. Excuse me, don't slap me in the face there, Jericho. They're going to be a tag team now?
I don't really like that. They already have a tag team in their faction. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're going for the tag team championships. What about Santana or Ortiz? They're just there.
Yeah.
It's weak. What about Sammy? Is he suspended or injured? What happened to the sex gods?
I think it's just the whole Matt Hardy stuff. He's gotten a lot of bad
press lately.
Yeah. The kid doesn't slow down. Even though that botch was not his fault at All Out, that was just a table not being spaced out correctly.
Yeah, I mean that was just a mistake, bad things. Everything can go wrong. I don't put fault on him.
That and like the allegations on top of that, I just think they're a little too scared to use him right now.
You don't think he's paid his dues with the allegations?
And thankfully MJF stopped his
What?
campaign. That was the but it's going to lose to Wardlow and him feuding. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
I liked how it doesn't make sense that he's cutting Wardlow's paychecks. But I like that he said that because it kind of established why Wardlow is being loyal to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a nice segment. It finally ended the campaign, so you won't see it smiling girl anymore or mint guy.
Lee Johnson.
Yeah.
I got to give credit to Dustin Rhodes. Wow. Nice title match he had.
Yeah. Good match.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that was my match tonight. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
But yeah, good show.
Cool. All right. Well, let's move on to Friday night SmackDown. A lot of stuff going on here with Sammy, Jeff, and AJ with the Intercontinental Championship. Bayley explained herself. Cross won a match, but Bliss put her in a Sister Abigail, and Wobbly Walrus debuted. Thoughts on SmackDown?
Oh my gosh, I hate that character already.
Yeah. But good news, if you like Raw more than SmackDown for some reason, Mandy Rose is on Raw now.
Mandy.
That was perfect. Yeah. I think Miz said on Talking Smack, so I think they're going to keep feuding with him and Otis.
Okay. This is a weird SmackDown for you because last week's was so awesome. I really like last week's. So this is just kind of like a lot of thrown together stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of thrown stuff. I like the Jeff Hardy style stuff with Sammy. It's a lot of I love what they're doing right now with that.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think the mystery girl is? If you've seen that promo.
I am going to say either it could be Lacey Evans.
Was she on this episode or was she on last episode?
She was in the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. See,
I
don't
elegant. Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be like Lana, but I was like, oh no, she's already on the show.
Yeah, I said Eva Marie
like...
before, but I think it might be Carmella. But someone pointed out that if you rewatch the package, there's a tattoo, and then I didn't read the full article.
I didn't catch that either, but I did think it kind of looked like Carmella from behind.
Yeah. Which she doesn't need a repackage. I think she. I don't know. Maybe she does. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts on SmackDown?
There's a Wobbly Walrus T-shirt on sale at the WWE shop right now.
Oh, damn. That means it's going to stick around.
Yeah. Are you guys buying into this Roman Reigns stuff and how he is with just showing up, getting matches or getting wins and walking out? And all the heel stuff he's doing.
It's okay. I have something in news and rumors that might relate to that.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah.
SmackDown
was decent this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's jump into it. News and rumors. I'll kick off what I have, and then I'll hear what you guys got. ROH kicked off their Pure tournament this weekend on Friday night here in LA. I watched it. I don't know when it's on by you guys, but check it out wherever it is. It's nice to have it back. Jay Lethal beat Dalton Castle, and Gresham beat Ute, and they have no fans in attendance. It's nice seeing this when the fuck was that? Anyways, it's nice when everyone else.
Y'all gotta check your diets.
not.
Shit. All right. Well, anyways, check out the ROH PR tournament. It looks like it's going to be going on ROH television. For the next
if
2
I could just speak on this real quick. Jonathan Gresham, he's a great dude. Matt Seidel, who just debuted in AEW, is in the tournament also. I wanted to have a partnership going. If you miss PJ Black, he's been there. And this guy, Fred Yehi, he's a very technical dude also. Did a lot of stuff in China. Check out, watch out for him.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Next up, Yen Press picked up the English distribution rights to the manga New Japan Academy. The first issue will go on sale digitally in October and feature Tetsuya Ito.
That looks so dope.
I'm so excited. The weeb in me is screaming right now. The weeb and the wrestling fan in me. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, let us know how it is.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
If there are any kind of like wrestling mangas, throw them my way.
Okay.
You ever see Tiger Mask W?
Yes. Yes.
All right, yeah.
Yes. Do you?
It's on my list forever, but I've seen clips. I've seen Kenny Omega and Okada just being them.
If you get caught up, we should start talking about it.
Okay.
This week, WWE released 60 employees, including IRS, Briscoe, and Sarita.
Right.
That one hurt me, man. I like Sarita a lot. She's a great talent.
Yeah.
Someone will pick her up soon, though.
Yeah, and Briscoe's going to announce this week, the week here that you guys look, what he's going to be doing outside of WWE from now on. But classic guy.
Yeah.
Here's a rumor so Clash of Champions. The rumor is that Jay is going to take the finger poke of doom or some kind of form of it and form a Bloodlines faction with Roman and the family.
Oh my gosh.
I would love that. I know the finger poke of doom is seen as like one of the worst things ever, but for some reason I would love that today, just to piss people off.
So like just go out there, he just pokes him, takes the pin, like no actual match before that, or what do you think?
That's the rumor, but we'll see. Have you seen the finger poke of doom with Hogan and Nash?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that turns out.
I guess that's just a slap in the face of Jey Uso.
It can't be the main event though, if they do that.
Yeah, please don't be a main event. Don't end the show on that.
Yeah,
that's just gonna get the wrong type of heat. But
honestly,
I can
that'd be kind of funny.
It'd be funny-ish, but I think the heat would outweigh it. Like to watch a whole pay-per-view and that's the ending. I couldn't do that to people.
I don't know. The troll in me kind of wants to see that happen.
Well, we'll see. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks, whenever. This is not wrestling related, but it is. NFL ratings for opening night were down 13% from last year. I thought that was a bit odd considering everyone wanted sports back so bad. But again, this plays in line with wrestling ratings, why they are not officially how they were about 2 years ago or a year ago even.
Yeah. But it's football. Like, it's still trending on Twitter.
Yeah, it's going to do fine. It's just I thought it was interesting with the pandemic and everyone wanting everything back that the NFL of all the major sports was down 13%.
Yeah.
Maybe they just need to get back into the groove of it. Like get back into the groove of watching it every week. I think that's
that could be too. And plus all the kids getting homeschooled and stuff now and trying to figure stuff out. So.
True.
All right. Well, the last bit I have, there is a Twitter user named Unprofessional, and he took a nice screenshot from Smackdown of Otis's contract. This is either laziness on WWE's part. Maybe they have just a template that they printed out on a piece of paper. But Otis's Money in the Bank contract allows him to cash in his Money in the Bank from June 14th, 2015 for 1 year until June 15th, 2016.
Oh my God.
So
that is so lazy.
Storyline? That's lazy.
Wait,
that's just lazy.
I didn't catch the last part. What did you say? From what to what?
2015 to 2016. So this is a backdated contract.
Oh.
It's the details, man. It's the details.
Yeah.
How?
It's like Game of Thrones leaving a water bottle in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys got any news or rumors?
Yeah. Warrior Wrestling just had a show. They did Smiley Kylie Ray defeated Tessa Blanchard for their title. Pretty good match. Brian Cage is also in that card also.
Yeah.
Just more like AJ talking about CM Punk, says he will never wrestle him, and he's not a fan. That's all I got, really.
Okay. Anyone else?
I got a couple of things here. So, it's a good time for tournaments apparently because New Japan is starting up their G1 Climax soon this Saturday. A Block On September 19th, is going to be main evented by Okada and Ibushi having a rematch.
Beautiful.
And B Block is going to have Naito versus Tanahashi as the main event. So I think A Block is going to be the one to watch. They seem like they have the more exciting people, in my opinion. Ospreay,
Will Ospreay returning.
Yeah. What else? We've got another tournament. If you watch NXT UK, then you're a brave soul. But they are announcing a new tournament that's going to lead into a title. The NXT UK Heritage Cup champion. It's going to have Noam Dar, Alexander Wolf, Flash Morgan Webster, a kid, I don't know, Dave Mastiff, Trent Seven, Joseph Connors, and a mystery competitor. And it's going to be held under British rounds rules, which I did not know was a thing. But it's a interesting. I might watch it just for these that matchup.
Yeah.
Any guesses on this the special competitor?
I don't know. Maybe Pete Dunne will go back home. He's been on NXT for a while.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only thing is that I don't know who half those people are.
Yeah, that's the problem. But
they're all like medium weight, white with a little bit of facial hair.
Yeah. It was like Trent Seven, Mastiff. I'm like, who?
No, Noam Dar and Flash Morgan Webster are pretty good to watch.
Noam Dar. I know who Noam Dar is. Okay.
Yeah. What else we got here? If you love yourself some big old talent shows in the South, Cody joins Snoop Dogg, Rosario Dawson, and Jennifer Nettles as a judge on the game show Go Big. The freakiest game show ever. But Snoop Dogg's there, so it's worth watching.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good season.
Yeah. And lastly, Kurt Angle did an interview recently where he said he will never join AEW. He's happy where he is now. His wrestling days are behind him. And he kind of reconfirmed that AEW is always going to be the number 2 company.
Wow. That's surprising. I mean, I guess his TNA run soured him on trying to beat WWE.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, plus, I don't know if he does come back, who's his retirement match really going to be against? I don't think he wants to put anyone over. There's no one there who has like a dramatic history with. Maybe Cody.
I know Miro wanted to face him in his first run. He was, doing a big Russian Putin love and stuff. He wanted to face Kurt Angle at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah. Well, that's all I've got.
He's Kurt Angle, so he can get away with saying that.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
And plus, I think Vince kind of, I don't know, like ruined his wrestling body. Like, just had him so inactive for a while. He just kind of rested up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all my news and rumors.
Back to you, Zach.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go into a debate. Noc, what do you got for us?
Well, we have always talked about wrestling. We got the finishers, we got theme songs. And I want to ask you guys this. Y2J, Chris Jericho, Lionheart, Demo God, Le Champion. Which theme song is better, Walls of Jericho or Judas? What will he be known for when it's...
It's just, I think Walls of Jericho.
What do you say? That's your opinion, and I respectfully disagree. I forgot what your catchphrase is.
Oh, to each their own.
Okay.
To each their own. Judas is a good song. I'll admit that. But the Walls of Jericho, that's so iconic to me. That's my childhood, so I think I'm a little biased here.
Yeah.
He's my favorite wrestler.
I dig that. I just think, when I think of Judas and him, I think of that's true Chris Jericho. That's
Fozzy.
No creative, leash, no nothing. It's all Chris Jericho, just being him.
I don't know. Maybe it's just...
I was going to say, how about you, Jack? But
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it because I really like his WWE music, but I really like Judas too. Fozzy writes some very cheesy rock songs. They write some very good rock songs. So it's just this happens to be one of their best rock songs.
Yeah, Fozzy, Judas, Nowhere to Run, and Enemy back in the day. Those are my favorite songs they have ever put out.
Yeah, I feel like Judas is something that you can play on mainstream radio. I can't say that about other Fozzy songs, to be honest.
K-Rock, not K-Rock, because they're not rock anymore, really.
Right.
Forgot which I heard it on the radio like a year ago here.
Yeah. But I don't know. What I love about what's it called? The Walls? Break the Walls Down?
Break the Walls Down. I'm not too sure the actual name.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so reminiscent of the time. And that was, I feel like, the time when I was most into wrestling. I was really passionate about it. I don't know. I just love I guess you can say somewhat reggae beginning, and then it goes into the break the walls down. I don't know. It's just, that's
reggae.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah. It is iconic. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Just these sing-alongs, man, they got me thinking. So that's why I asked that question.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one will be a finisher debate to end it off. Part 2, we have the cutter variations. Jay Lethal's Lethal Injection or Will Ospreay's Os Cutter.
Jay Lethal.
Yeah, I'd say Jay Lethal.
Yeah, Jay Lethal.
He has such good form, man. I want to pick it. I just love that what Will Ospreay does in the air, like puts his hands behind his back, last second catches him. But I think Jay Lethal looks more impactful, and that's why Will had to switch. So yeah, that was the last part of my wrestling debate for this week.
Nice. Think of that Jericho one for a day now.
Why?
It's just tough because like I don't really like think about it really like that. Like years ago, someone brought up like, how do you view Hulk Hogan? I said racist. He said no. Like, do you see him as Hulkamania or do you see him as and I'm like, shit.
I told you I see him as a racist.
Yeah, so that's good. All right, Paul, you want to hit us with the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. So with this Hall of Fame, it's going to be a little different. Since we're talking about wrestling moves, which I think is a really good segue, I am going to do today's Hall of Fame segment on the DDT. Now, do you guys know what the DDT is?
Yes.
The DDT. Did you say who?
Is that the move?
Yeah, the move.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so for the people who don't know, I don't know why you wouldn't know, a DDT is basically when you put an opponent into a front headlock and you fall backwards so the opponent hits their head first onto the mat. This move was, so initially, they said the inventor of this move was Jake the Snake Roberts, and he did it on accident back in the 80s. I don't remember which match it was against, but I believe he was going to do a suplex, but it didn't really land right, and the opponent landed on his head, but got a lot of attention. A lot of people liked it, so he continued to use it. But recently, doing my research, I realized that Jake the Snake Roberts wasn't the innovator of the move. It was actually, let me find the guy's name. Actually, a wrestler in Mexico. He's been using it since the 1970s. If his name pops up again, I'll bring him up. But the DDT is a classic, iconic move. So many people use it. It can be used as a face finisher. It can be used as a heel finisher. There's so many different variations of it. My favorite variation being the regular, just flowing DDT, where you kick the person in the abdomen and then you go straight into the DDT. I think the simple, the more minimalistic it is, the better. So I wanted to take this time to ask you guys, what are your favorite variations of the DDT move? Starting off with Noc.
I'm sorry, your whole question got kind of cut out there.
Oh, yeah, no. I was gonna say I couldn't hear you.
Okay, so my question is, what are your guys' favorite variation of the DDT? Starting off with
Noc. Depending on who hits it, I like the tornado DDT. Like, or people springboard or go off the turnbuckle and do a little tornado one.
Yeah, springboard is sick.
I've seen one dude do it somewhere in AAA, a flipping DDT. I used to love that. I used to go for moves like that back in the day, but now I'm kind of iffy about that. I don't think it really works.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre does a good double arm DDT, so I like his. Those are one that come to mind.
Yeah. And why don't we do this? Why don't we say your favorite variation and also your favorite person that does the DDT? So is yours Drew McIntyre?
Off the top of my head, for now, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Zach?
I'm straight up Big Snake on that. He looked so pissed every time he did it. It made and when he like slapped the back, it just made the impact seem so powerful, especially back then. It just seemed like a finisher. It seemed like your head was getting slammed, you can be knocked out, and that was a winning move.
Okay. And what about you, Eric?
Yeah, Jake is a good one. I'll go with a double underhook and John Moxley. I love how it changes every time. Like you don't know which variation you're gonna get.
Yeah, that
elevated.
paradigm shift, the elevated one is dope.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So the DDT, guys, it's a basic wrestling move, but it's a classic. And a lot of people have debated what the where DDT stands for. Some people have thought drop dead twice, Damien's dinner time, death drop technique. But Jake the Snake Roberts once famously said that the DDT stands for the end. And I think that is the perfect name for that. So that is my Hall of Fame induction today.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Great move.
Yeah. Good move. Mm-hmm. Needs to be brought back as a finisher, not just a regular move, like when Alexa did it. I like Champion Randy Orton, to say lastly.
Yeah.
Classic.
That was one of my favorite moves to sell back in Miami.
Yeah.
When I trained with Rocky Johnson and Rusty Brooks, they taught us DDTs, and I sold it so well that they thought I actually had a concussion. So they forced me to start doing like the Rock bump for it, where you have to like bounce back up.
Yeah. Did you ever sell it in a way where like your head hits the mat and then your body kind of like goes still? You know what I mean?
I think that's how I did.
The RVD cell.
Yeah.
What, you mean like the headstand?
Yeah, like you kind of like.
I never did like that. I just took it and then laid flat. But I brought my head very close to the mat. I think that's why they were scared.
Oh God. Okay. Is it hard to sell? Like,
it's the easiest move to sell.
It is.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's a little scary though, because you're going head first.
No, well, I mean, I'm sure the double underhook must be scary because your arms are hooked. But normal DDT, your arms are right there. You just catch yourself.
So you basically go into a push-up?
Yeah, that's it.
I was about to ask. Okay.
Eric's throwing some knowledge on you guys.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to look cool selling the move, just have someone give you a DDT.
I like this. Nice. I feel like I'm gonna do more Hall of Fames on moves and just get like your personal insights on them. I think this is pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, nicely done. All right, Le Champion, you got something brewing, don't you?
I believe I do. So we've got a trivia. Oh no, it's not trivia. This is push beer release.
Damn, don't even know his own thing.
That's because I've got too many things.
Now, we're still in a pandemic. Give him a break.
So we're doing push bear release, and this time we are going to be discussing managers. We've got 5 rounds here. Should be a fast one. And let's go Zach, Paul, Noc.
Okay.
Push bear release, wrestling legends turned AEW managers. Jake Roberts, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard.
I will release Jake. I'll bury Arn and push Tully.
I would. I don't like any of them. That's the thing. I guess I would push. I'm just gonna go with what Zach said. I mean, just know that I want to kill him.
Jeez. All right. How about you, Noc?
Get Jake Roberts out of here, please. Tully has been the best. I think Arn has the potential, so I'll let's release Jake, bury Arn, push Tully.
Is there a retire option? Just retire.
You know what? For that one, we could say retire, sure.
No one wants to get wet with Jake.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Tully getting the push, Arn getting the bury, and the snake can get buried. All right, sticking with AEW. Vicky Guerrero, Eddie Kingston, and Taz. Same order.
I will push Eddie because I need to see what he can do in a healthy environment like AEW. I will bury Taz and release Vicky. I'm not digging this Vicious Vixens thing.
You don't like the T-shirt?
Maybe if I'm good this Christmas.
How about you, Paul?
Oh, man.
Okay, so I say push Vicky just because I feel like she was done dirty by WWE, and while she's not great right now, I think she has the potential to change. I would say let's bury. Man, you picked a hard one.
Only 3 managers left, so I had to.
I know. It's push, bury, and what else?
Release.
Release. God, I don't want either of them to get buried or released.
You know, we put on some reggae music to help you think.
That would help. I love reggae. Get back to me. Get back to me.
Okay, go ahead, Noc.
All right. I love how dedicated Vicky has been to this. I think she's the best thing for Nyla. So I'm going to push her. I think Eddie, he is a good mouthpiece. He could definitely help someone out, but I don't like who he's doing it with. I think he could do it by himself. I'll bury him. I don't want to release Taz, though. But yeah, I'll release Taz. Ricky can talk, but Brian needs him. Yeah, release Taz.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with that order, too, just because I feel like Taz has already had his run in the wrestling world, whereas Eddie needs to build himself up.
Okay.
Yeah. Release Taz from manager duty. Put him on commentary. Get JR out of here.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Solution right there.
I would say push Taz because I think out of 3 of these, his promo works the best.
True.
I'm going to release Vicky because I don't know what it is. When she screams, excuse me, it just hits a part of my brain that gets me angry. Like, I just get angry.
But she's doing her job. That's what she's supposed to do.
I agree with you, Eric.
It's not even like a good heat. It's not like I'm like, oh, boo. I'm like, no, fucking mute my TV. I hate it.
Shut the fuck up.
I hate it.
Yeah. I remember I seen her for the first time. I was like, yeah, that's cool. She's back. But she started screaming. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, I'm glad AEW picked her up. WWE did her dirty, so I'm glad that she has something to work for. But yeah, release her. Next up, WWE managers. We've got Robert Stone, Zelina Vega, and Malcolm Bivens.
He's still there?
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I forgot about him.
I don't know
I
why
don't
they're
know
not
his
using
team
them.
name anymore.
All right, well, I'm just going to
Bivens.
release Malcolm because I thought he was already, and hopefully he can go do something else. I'll bury Stone, and I'll push Vega because she's fantastic.
Yeah.
I would say release that one guy. I don't know who that is.
Malcolm, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. And I would say let's push Stone and let's release Vega. And I say that because I feel like Stone has a lot to offer. I feel like they should honestly go with a different angle with him. I know that he is funny, but I want him to become a more solidified manager. Whereas I feel like Selena is already kind of in that role, and I honestly want to see Selena wrestle more.
Yeah. I hope she can still wrestle. I hope it hasn't just like turned to ring rust by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she can still go for sure. That's why I can never get rid of her. Push Zelina for sure. She's the best manager out of all of them. I think bury Robert because that's what they're doing, and it's funny. I think he's been at his best when he's doing comedy, even in TNA when he did his like Jersey Shore gimmick. When he started becoming more of himself and being comical, it was at its best. And then Malcolm might even know he was there. I don't know his team name. I don't know who's in the group. So you can use him.
What?
It's into share. It sounds like they're into share, like Cher's music. But
See, Zach had to remind me he's doing a better job of putting him over. It's not Malcolm's fault. He's a good manager. Just
Yeah.
And he was a weird choice to go with that group, but I mean, it slick with Kamala.
Yeah.
Where's your
I'm gonna go with push Zelina, bury Malcolm because I think he's a great manager. I don't know why they dropped the ball with him. And I'm cool with releasing Robert. He's funny, but I'd rather see what Malcolm has to offer.
Okay.
Like he could have gone with AOP in my opinion before he got released.
He would have been a better fit than Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
Not one bit. All right. Next up, we are going classic. We have got Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South, Sherry Martel, and Miss Elizabeth. Same order.
All right. I will push Sherry. I will push Sherry. I will bury Elizabeth, and I will release Hart just because we've seen a lot of him with a lot of different people. I really, really love Sherry and what she puts into it. And Elizabeth, I just want to see her maybe with some more.
Sorry, with some more what?
With some more what?
With people other than Macho.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you, Paul?
Okay. Can you run down the choices again?
Jimmy Hart, Sherry Martel,
Martel,
and Miss Elizabeth.
We'll push Jimmy Hart because he's Jimmy Hart. You know how I love that man. And then I would say let's bury Miss Elizabeth and no. Oh God.
Andy.
I don't know. Get back to me with this one again.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. Jimmy can bounce, push Sherry, and bury Elizabeth.
Okay.
I'm gonna still say push Jimmy, bury Elizabeth, release Sherry, even though that's not what I really want, but I have to make a decision.
Okay. Pushing Sherry, burying Jimmy, and releasing Miss Elizabeth because I always think of her in Macho Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And last one, Lita, Trish Stratus, China.
Oh, this is easy.
You can go first, Noc.
Release Trish. I don't think she's that good of a manager. Bury Lita and China, push her to the moon.
Yeah, that same order for me.
Okay, I'll go a little off. I'll go release dishes onto the floor.
Yeah.
I'll say release
Zach
Lita.
has perfect timing.
Release Lita. I didn't think she did that much. She was great solo.
She did a lot with Edge in the ring.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll bury Trish and then push China all the way.
But to be fair, I feel like the only reason why we paid attention to Lita was because she was Lita. You know, I don't know if it was really because of her managerial work. That's how I feel.
When she debuted with, I forgot his name before, she was with
Rios?
the Hardy Boys. Yes. That's when I started paying attention to her, obviously, because that's when she was on TV. But
Right.
she was doing her Karanas and like all this other stuff on Men, and it was refreshing at the time.
Okay.
Made Sunday Night Heat enjoyable.
That's true.
Okay. I'll go push China and bury Trish. Yeah, I think. I'm sorry, bury Lita. Bury Lita and release Trish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Lita was cool with the Edge stuff.
Okay.
All right. That has been push, bury, release. Let us know in the comments. How would you do it?
Nice. I just want to bring this up too. So Vicky being in AEW, the reason why I didn't dig it at first is because she's a WWE shtick. So what do you guys feel about her doing that in AEW? Because it's clearly a WWE shtick, and I thought when she's going to come over, she could be a heel, but be more herself rather than the excuse me character.
I say let her do it. This is a character that people know. It's a character that garners attention, and WWE missed that opportunity with her. So she has the right to do whatever she wants, in my opinion.
Did they miss it? I mean, I think they used it as much as they used it a lot.
They used the fuck out of it.
But just mistreating her, just completely ghosting her. I'm saying like her in general.
Okay. I don't know. I think I'll give her a pass for it because I don't know how to say this without insulting her. I don't know how smart or how intelligent she is to the wrestling business. So I don't know if I could see her reinventing herself like Chris Jericho or R-Truth.
I mean, she is technically considered a veteran. She's been in it for a while now.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know if I could see if I don't assume she's at home thinking, how can I reinvent myself? Right. Whereas she already has this gimmick that works. So I give her a pass just because she's Vicky Guerrero.
Okay, that's fair.
I think I don't mind her doing it because this time around she's like more in a position of power. I feel she's not like just a manager to Ziggler or Edge, where she's like, yeah, she's in power being a manager and like general manager of the show, but she's kind of like weaker to them. So I kind of like how she's standing on her own, being her own person with Nyla.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought I don't know. I thought she'd do something new and refreshing, but to credit what you had to say, Eric, it's like doing comedy or improv. Like, is this person really smart enough to turn on a dime if someone says something on the mic? To like Taz is so good at that. If you stutter on the mic, he'll nail your ass.
Right.
So I think you need to be like Taz smart, I guess, to be anything as a heel manager, I guess. Like Bobby Heenan was so damn good.
Yeah, he was.
You have a point there, but I think my decision just comes from a place where I just feel really bad for her. Personally. I don't know. Personally, that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just glad she's somewhere happy making money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think her daughter Shaw owes me a T-shirt, but that's besides the point.
Oh man.
All right, let's move on. Noc, are you gonna have some booking fun with us today?
Yes. 2 people. In honor of Miro debuting in AEW, who would you want to see him against? What match? What show? Also, besides AEW, he does have in his contract he can work in New Japan, so it could be that also, New Japan or AEW.
Miro.
Right.
Okay. I would like to see him take out the Murder Hawk. If you're gonna go with him being a full beast, JR was selling him like he was the strongest man in the world. So I don't know what direction they're going to go with him. I don't know if they're going to do that, or as Paul, you said, fuckboy direction. I don't know exactly. So we'll see in a couple of weeks. If that is the direction they're going with him, building him up to be that huge monster, I see him take out Lance Archer after Lance wins the belt from Moxley.
Okay.
So I'm going to do one for New Japan and AEW. So New Japan wise, I want him to fight Tomohiro Ishii because they are built the exact same. Like they just look like big blocks of wall. And I think Ishii will toughen Rusev up, if that makes sense. Teach him how to be a big guy.
I get you.
And AEW, either Cody or Matt Cardona. I want him to go against the WWE guy at first just to get him used to non-WWE style.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's smart, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to think a little differently here. I want him to actually come back to WWE, but as the Miro character. And I guess I'll have him face... What show would he be in, though, Raw?
Definitely would be on Twitch.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
We got a soundboard going on.
That's my...
Oh, man.
What?
Zach keeps doing this Mandy thing.
Wait, did he say Mandy? I didn't hear it.
That's how good he is.
I don't know. I just want him to come back to WWE. And I want him to have a different character. I'm not necessarily sure who he would face right now in this timeline, to be honest with you.
Gotcha. Based off what he said on Twitch, he's never going back.
Yeah, I know.
I'd say to wrap it up real quick, I'd like to see him work with Brian Cage. I think they're both the same build, can move around a lot. That'd be nice one to see in AEW. And as far as New Japan, what Eric said, Ishii was great. I was also thinking of Minoru Suzuki. I thought that'd be a nice match for him.
Oh,
to tough him up there. He's one of those guys. They're like the same, strong style, you pictured them. So that's what I'd pick.
I get worried when all these WWE guys suddenly want to go to New Japan. It's a different ball game, guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, think of American wrestling as Hollywood, and then this is actual stunt work.
Yeah. You're walking away with bruises. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, so it's fantasy booking this week. I'd hope to keep it going for the weeks coming.
I like that.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so it's time for football school. And in the spirit of Miro joining AEW, I will nitpick promo. I know everyone's so happy to be out of WWE. I'm very happy with how Matt Cardona is handling it. He's kind of being an adult about it and being his own thing on AEW. All the other guys are just trying to tear WWE to shreds. Just like the brass ring stuff, again, this is so cheap of a promo. And I know Jericho had a hand saying that, and I just thought it was it was a weak-ass promo because we've seen it not only in the pipe bomb, but people have used this brass ring thing in WWE numerous times, almost once a year at least. People bring this up in a promo because now that it's set on WWE TV, it's safe. And so saying it in AEW to me was just like, I don't know. Again, I want someone to pull the fucking trigger on this war if it's going to be one. Like this week shit, I just want more because I'm really happy for Miro. But if he's going to cut a promo like this, don't pull punches and don't say stuff that's been said on WWE TV because it doesn't hurt.
Right.
I don't know if you guys feel the same way about it.
No, I agree. It's been done to death for me personally.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but now that you explained it, it makes sense.
WWE had their own shot at AEW this week with Jeff Hardy saying he wasn't unconscious, apparently. So I guess they're both just taking petty shots at each other.
Yeah.
Someone say something. Oh, man. So basically, I'm a greedy guy. I want what I want, and I want you guys to give it to me this week. You guys can pick any of the people that were released from like Miro, Cardona, the Good Brothers, anyone on that list. I want you to be, and I want you to join whatever AEW, Impact, anything, and I want you to cut a scathing promo on WWE.
Okay.
Oh,
So here's the reason why I'm doing this, because I do have something planned in a few weeks. This is going to tie into that because I want you to focus on who that person is that you're choosing, because I want you to focus on how we did with the broom, focus on features, focus on things that this person has gone through, focus on booking situations or anything you may know about from the dirt sheets, but use that to cut your promo on WWE and don't pull punches.
Okay.
What do you mean by pull punches, though?
Like call them out, you know, like if four of us were in a room, I'd be like, well, someone didn't do this. Like, I want to call it out and be like, fucking Noc didn't do this today. So now whatever, you know, like if we're at work, like just call them out,
okay.
Call WWE out for something that they did that, you know, happened, or mistreatment by the company.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is anybody ready?
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Since
So,
Noc has gone first last 2 times.
Gotcha.
Noc goes first all the time. Yeah, it's nothing new.
And I go last because I suck.
So we'll just do it again, 30 to 60 seconds, however long you want to make it, I guess. If you want to go longer, go longer. Just as long as you deliver and just try to pull whatever punches you can pull using the company, using what you know about the dirt sheets, and using things about that wrestler.
Okay. Then I'm going to go FTR with this one.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do that. Actually, no, I'm going to go Miro. I don't know.
Okay, good, because I want to do FTR.
Okay. Finally, Miro has returned to the wrestling world. My flame was lost because of some gray-haired, out-of-fashioned prick who thinks he knows wrestling. Do you know what really inspired me to come back? Tony Khan sent me a private plane. And for once, I didn't have to worry about being held hostage. I finally get to enjoy freedom my way, and I get to have my own Twitch channel. I get to do what I want. I get to have freedom. I get to show up to work and not be told that people are making fun of me, that my t-shirts are just a fad, and they still sell them. They have my wife over there, and they think they can control me. God damn, this is hard. I don't know anything about Miro. He's so hard to do a promo for.
That's fine. If you want to stop there, that's totally fine. I still give that an A, even though you.
That was good.
Solid stuff. I believed you with the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you did a great job. Just like Miro, your accent comes and goes. It was beautiful.
There was an accent?
Barely.
Okay.
I'm going to do Matt Cardona.
Okay.
So for years, I've been busting my ass as your internet champion to get myself over. for years. I've been putting in the work. Even when you held me back creatively, when you put me in a tag team with a not so hype bro, when you left me stranded on a plane in the Middle East, I still came up and showed up and work. When I got my reins, you took them right away from me. I could never have my moment to shine, but now I'm here with my best friend, Cody. Hey, Hunter, you can't borrow my pool, motherfucker. I'm here.
Good. That was a good way to end it.
Yeah.
If you would have said that pool thing in there on live TV, I would have lost my shit. That's exactly what I want, though, man. You guys are hitting it right. Oh, man, that is it. Paul, let me know when you're ready.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be FTR.
Okay.
Okay. No flips, no tricks, just fists. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you who. Oh, man.
You're all right. While he's thinking, Eric, can I just say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna get a fucking soundboard. That's gonna be the first thing we put on there.
That's perfect.
Talk about their rate. What was like they dressed up as like idiots? Vince
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
of something with that. Okay. Oh man.
Just think about like what you didn't like about like those weird costumes that came out online that they wanted to put them in, or how they didn't trust their tag team division and didn't give it time when that's what FTR was all about.
Or
Right.
UC Hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And speaking of tricks, the fact that they gave us the titles time and time again and did not give us any good runs just to keep us in the company, because we were on our way out. Our foot was out the door. But then they wanted to keep us there. They were holding on to our feet, saying, we'll give you the titles, but we didn't do anything significant with the titles, and now you want to go and change our whole gimmick? A gimmick that was over with the crowd already? No, I'm going to take that. That's it. That's all I have.
No
I
problem.
can't think right
And
now.
I do appreciate the accent going there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's kind of what I'm looking for from any of these X guys, to just go out there on the mic and say something like this, especially if you're going to announce that you're not going to go back. I mean, just why not? They treat you like shit for how long?
Right.
Call them out.
Yeah.
And these are the things that are just missing with like when people call this the Wednesday Night War. It's not a war at all. It's a slap fight. And who was the governor that called out WWE for their practices this week?
Andrew
Yang.
Yang.
Yeah. It takes a governor who doesn't even work for the damn company to call them out when they shit on you. Like when you got a live mic. I mean, like, I don't think you're doing these big pipe bombs when you come onto other companies' TV and don't really say anything.
Yeah.
But that's just what I'm looking for. You guys did great. Fantastic job today.
Yeah. And not to mention also John Oliver slammed Vince McMahon back in the day too. So
True.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. Nice promo school, Zach. I really like that.
Thanks. Cool. Anything else before we shut down shop here?
Fun fact: FTR has held every tag title that WWE has to offer, and AEW's. They might be the greatest ones this generation. But
Are you going to say Mandy one more time, Zach? Since you've been doing
I
it all
don't know what
podcast.
you're talking about.
Oh, really? Then who was that?
Mandy.
Oh, who was that? What is that?
Oh.
Okay.
We gotta head out of here, guys.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Leave a comment, subscribe, help us grow. And Zach, where can they find us? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Noc.
No, you got it. Zach, where can they find us?
Well, we mentioned it back in news and rumors. It is finally back. The greatest thing on TV
Let's go.
is back, baby. So you can find us watching NXT UK this Thursday night. Excuse me,
Nice
this
switch.
Thursday, early in the morning, LA time. Catch it where you can. The tournament begins this Thursday. Glad to have NXT UK back. Guys, have a great week. For West Coast POPcast, this is Zach. Peace out.
Peace out.